Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play 2 Point Hospital. This will be part 16 of our Let's Play. And in the last episode, we were still here in Smogley, I believe this place is called. And we just set up our surgery, and we're finally starting to just rake in the money, as you can see down here. Which does sort of leave us in a position where we've basically won. We're basically just waiting for 4 more people to have to do surgery. Which is kind of inevitable. So we could build this hospital up to be a bit higher, but I don't know if we really want to. I don't know if we'll start another new hospital in this episode. We might just sort of play this one out. Because now that we've sort of ground away at like the bad times, I'm happy that we can finally be in the good times here. When everything is working and we are making money. It's nice, it's pleasant. We'll do some trainings. What have we got to do? Could just train a bunch of people over surgery. Couldn't we? May not be an awful idea. Yeah, why not? Train a bunch of new surgeons. That way we have like all the people in the world to you know, jump into surgery when we need it. But we are up to 12 out of 15 people that have been cured for surgery. We're also upgrading the head office. And actually, we should keep paying for the upgrades, I think. We have the money now, we can afford to just get the best machines money can buy, and therefore make even more money. Because that's basically how that works. Because at the higher levels, they get a way better chance of being successful, etc, etc, so it's a good idea to just upgrade them sort of as soon as you can afford it. You should just... Oh, you already are going to the head office. If you're due at the head office, why did you go to that toilet instead of the one up there? That's so weird. Nice. I feel like if you make this is just something I've sort of noticed, that like, if you have a room with more stuff in it, they like it, but it sort of slows down everything, because they go and play with shit. Like, every time I've got a, you know, a pan soap thing. What is that called? It's gonna really bother me now. Hand sanitizer, goddammit. Sorry, it's been a big day for me. Yeah, everyone's got a hand sanitizer in it. They tend to just use that all the time. Which is kind of annoying, because it does slow down the treatment. Like, it really slows down the treatment, because they don't immediately bring the next patient in. Okay, well we did succeed with that special project. Can you just go straight to treatment, please? Oh, you have to go to the ward anyway. Are you the sick one? No, you're the sick one. You are getting treated. What about you? Just go straight to treatment, please. We still have a lot of people that are getting sick very quickly. I'm guessing we have to do another pay review. Yep, there we do. There we do. There we go. There we are. Because what are your other problems? Are you like... You're unhappy because you need to use the toilet. Well, you seem to be at the toilet right now. So I feel like that problem's about to solve itself. Self-promotion? Certainly. Yep, that's fine. Let's do another training course. We'll just keep pumping out training courses. We can afford it. I don't see why we shouldn't. What if we throw some people into GP? Oh, some people... Oh, no, wait. Sorry, those are the trainers. Duh. And we'll just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I hope you're being treated there, my dude. Yes, yeah, you are. Estimated chance of cure 30% to 99%. Oof. That's a bit of a swing. That is a bit of a swing indeed. Okay, we got a lot of janitors out and about doing upgrades, so there's not a whole lot of janitors doing, you know, janitory things. Yes. Okay, I don't really care. And there we go, we're done with level 1. Dear Hospital Administrator, congratulations, the 2 Point Health Ministry has awarded your hospital a 1-star rating. Ah, Smogley. I always forget about dear old Smogley. I do not thank you for reminding me of its existence. My compliments on the development of your surgical practices, although it is rather base as far as practices go. If you're going to insist on rummaging around inside of people, do remember to wash your hands. Continue tinkering with innards for more rewards, or go elsewhere and expand your organization. Yeah, we'll continue. I kind of don't feel like starting like from scratch again at this point, because the sort of the scratch part of the hospital is always the annoying shitty bit. So I think we just at least try and get a 2-star on this, or be well on the way to a 2-star.
2 points of view on all subjects, because you decide what's true.
Alright, could be a bit difficult for a while because we're going to have all these janitors upgrading shit. Rather than, you know, cleaning and whatnot. But, still, we'll probably be okay. Not now. No training at the moment. Just chill. Be happy with what you got. I don't like that they whinge about not having training. Like, I'm sorry. I'm no expert in you know, people and occupations, but like, I feel like everyone hates mandatory workplace training, right? Isn't that just a thing? I'm not crazy, right? Everyone hates that? Oh my god, this guy that's not even hungry or thirsty. What a joke. So like, I don't understand how it's a negative mood buff if they actually, like, you know, don't get training when they can. To me, that would be something you should have a negative mood buff if they force you to do training. Mate, you are just an enormous problem. And what a weird toilet to go to. There's 3 toilets here you could have used. Yeah, and he's dead now. Man, I hate it when you have to go to the toilet so bad that you die because you took too long. You know, as you do. Ah, you are actually at surgery. Or heading to surgery now. Good.
Janitor to repair Jam Master.
Okay. You getting diagnosed? Just go home. That ain't happening. Okay, so we still have 1, 2, 3 machines to... Well, 2. Because this one's, like, just about done. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nice. Nice. We do have another building up here that I just sort of bought. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Probably nothing. But I don't know. So we have to get to a cure rate of 75%. Which is kind of steep for our hospital right now. I'm hoping that will balance out with the extra diagnosis stuff we've got and the upgrades. But who knows? Done. Sure. Yeah, 6 people with a fracture is actually pretty okay. We have 4 beds. Obviously that will be enough to do over half of it. And then we just have to hope that we get it right. Easy, right? Kind of. Not really. Okay, so that's being fixed, that's being fixed. So it's just those 2. That can't be upgraded again. That can't. That can't. Yeah, I think we've got all... I think we've got all the machines upgraded. It could be worthwhile to throw a Mega Scan here somewhere. Even though we'd have to hire a doctor that actually has Mega Scan. Which would be a bit of a bummer. Actually, we don't have an X-ray either, do we? No, it's one of those things I kept saying I would do. If we're going to build an X-ray, I think it has to be, like, here. Because that's close to some GPs. If we built it up here, it'd be so much travel to get up there and back that they would be very sick before they actually got there and back. Wow, what a ton of awards. Patient's Choice! Patient's Choice! So many people died in our hospital. So many people. We had like 4 ghosts in the hall before. My god. What are the other ones like? That's all I can think. What are the other ones like? My god. Fracture we may not actually be able to do. I thought we could because you have so many beds, but it's like we need 3 people in there. If we're going to have all the beds full, I guess we do sort of need three nurses in there. Don't we? Because they constantly go and talk to the patients, which is again kind of annoying. You know, how dare they provide some common human decency. Oh. Oh. Unbelievable. Common human decency. In this day and age. Bah. Bah. Oh, right, no. Okay, it's probably just because it's Christmas. And they're trying to put on a good face. That's probably it. Okay, I mean, you're getting sorted. Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, sorry, we need to keep training staff. It's one of our objectives. So let's actually train with radiology. Let's get that working so we can build a Mega Scan and an X-ray. And I reckon we just go like a Mega Scan here, right? We do that, we go boom, Mega Scan, done. We will close this for now though. And the X-ray, we'll just throw it on the other side here. Opposite this one. And we just do something like this. Right? Oh, actually, shit, we need to put hand sanitizers in here. How silly of me. Sorry, we, have to have hand sanitizers and also radiators. There we go. Not ready. Because you need a console, don't you? Or, sorry, an X-ray terminal. Like that. Okay, I will also close this one. Right, because we will need 2 new doctors. I think these are both doctors, right? No nurses? Info. To improve results, research and apply upgrades to the X-ray machine. Also use doctors trained in diagnostics or radiology. Yeah. Kinda knew that. And actually, let's upgrade these while we're here.
Looks like Holistics have a new product on the market. An asparagus scented
Right,
candle
to
enhance your afternoon napping. Holistics' usual customers, also known as the less sense than money brigade, are already lining up to buy some.
I think we've got that sorted. Sure, promote that. Special report, we didn't do it. Oh, we get 250 research points. Nice. I am actually all for that.
Maintenance announcement.
We probably do need like a radiator here, don't we? Because they're always whinging about it being cold just in that one spot. So let's do something like this. Actually, in fact, we don't even need that one. Sell that one. We could probably just move this towards the corner. That work? Hang on. Oh, it's not showing it for me. Yeah, that worked. Okay, much better. Much more sensible. Yes? He says very tentatively. Okay, and upgrade that as well. And yeah, I believe they're both doctors. Actually, hang on. I should just be able to open it. It should tell me. Well, actually, no, hang on. It is absolutely going to be doctors, because it has to be trained in radiology, which is a doctor thing. So let's hire 2 new doctors. We'll just hire some shitty ones. We'll see what this new applicant is. Shitty doctor, perfect. And I'll now mold you in my image. We'll go straight into diagnostics, I think. We'll get the 2 new doctors trained up in diagnostics. Right, and we will... Once those are finished upgrading, we will open them up to the public. And it looks like I might need an extra nurse. We might be a bit short-staffed. You're unhappy with your pay. Well, let's have a review. There you go.
Doctor to GP's office.
We just, like, got a whole bunch of people going on break at the same time. Seems like we do. Promotion, yes. Not now. Oh, we got a lot of people that are nearly dead here. You... Hang on. This guy. Go home. You. Go home.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
I don't think we'll get the surgical patients. We do get a lot of time for surgical patients, though. But, like, it's still a long operation. And there's no, like, instant turnaround. Like, one person goes in there at a time. You know, so they're gonna have to wait, and the next person comes out. Wow, we have like 1 million people here. What is going on? Why do we suddenly have 13 people lining up for surgery? I think we need another surgery. Just put it like here. We'll just make it a little surgery. This is the dodgy surgery. And the sink. We'll just throw it like there. I think that's everything. We will throw a radiator in, obviously. And a hand sanitizer. And that will be it. Now, obviously, we need 2 more doctors for this. Just go 1 and 2. Again, we'll throw the benches out. Now, I know that food and drink and everything's like a requirement because they'll get unhappy and leave if they don't have it, but like, it also massively slows down your staff. It's doctor and nurse, isn't it? Shit. Not 2 doctors. Well, now we have a spare doctor. Alright, we'll do some more surgeons. Like that. That should be okay. Right, and this should theoretically help spread out our massive surgery problem at the moment. There's 13, now there's only 6. Oh, because they split it in half to go over there. That would make sense. That would make sense. Well, we do have like a pretty high percentage of surgery patients anyway, so second surgery, probably not an awful idea. In the grand scheme of things, second surgery is probably not an awful idea. Wow, another surgery emergency. Crazy. I still wish you could, like, click here and reassign the queue from here. Oh, you can, that's right. It should be on the front page, though. Yeah, so we should up the VIPs to the top. They are VIPs, after all. Actually, with these last two, we might, like, alternate. The first three are kind of the important ones. After that, we'll make do. Okay, so we throw VIPs to the front. And then we'll rearrange based on health. Something like that. Actually, I should probably do the same here and actually have a look. Yeah, okay. You're, like, gonna die, so I think I might actually put you up front. Okay. Things are happening. Everything's fine. People are dying everywhere. It's okay. We will throw out diagnostics too, I think. Can only train 4 at a time, though, which is a bit of a bummer. Like, it's enough, but... And actually, I should just leave it at that, because if I have any more, I'll create my own problem. Like, I know I will. Because if I had like 8 desks in there and I can train 8 at a time, you know I would, and then I'd sit there and go, why is no one staffed? Why is no one going to where they should be? Etc, etc. You, what's your problem? No, don't even go to the GP's office. Go straight to surgery. And we'll throw you to the front of the queue. Maybe like second in the queue. Ah, she's gonna take a while. No, it'll probably be fine. Okay. Didn't do that one. That's okay. Don't care. Promote. Good. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to start a new hospital, though. Because, like, this is where the hospital is kind of working, and this is where the management stuff comes in. The early stuff is really boring. Just go home, dude. Go somewhere else. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do this one, because I think they're all at the bottom of the line. Probably shouldn't have taken 2 of the same, like, type of surgery. Type of emergency, sorry. That's a bit of a faux pas on my part. Also, we probably need a new janitor. Don't we? With ghostbusting. Definitely. Ghostbusting's a requirement for janitors in my hospital. No reason why. Don't ask questions. Don't look too deeply into that. But, on a serious note, if you don't have ghostbusting and you apply for a janitor in my hospitals, you're not gonna get the job, unless you are exceptionally good at everything else. Okay, how are we doing here? More promotions. Okay, so that's the training course being complete. Okay. I mean, look, we're making money. We're making so much money. I don't understand how my staff keep getting underpaid. Like, where did that $11,000 discrepancy come from? That's kinda crazy. Diagnostics 2 is good. We'll just keep getting that. Again, the more diagnostics, the better. Treatment, I can do. It's the diagnostics that's the tricky bit. Yeah, that's -1 rep. Sorry, -5 rep. Shocker. We were never going to get that done. So what's your queue look like now? Yeah, so you still have 5 people in that queue, and this one has 3. Because we're missing a doctor. Missing a nurse from that one. Oh yeah, I love it when the mayor just walks in on surgery. Because that's a thing that happens. Not. That's a thing that totally happens. You know, the mayor just goes on a PR tour and then they're just like, you know what, I want to walk into the hospital operating room. And that's a thing that they will let me do. He didn't even scrub in. Just saying. Just saying, did not even scrub in. Okay. There's no way we got Patient's Choice Award this time, right? Oh my god, how? How? We have like so many people dying or dead or whatever. You go home. Oh my god, just click on him. There we go. You go home.
I know what you're wondering. Is this all there is?
I'm guessing like the other parts of my hospital must actually be doing okay.
Watch TV. Sleep every night.
Yeah, wow. Cure rate of 75%. I don't know if that's going to happen in this hospital like ever. I might have to do some serious restructuring for that to occur.
Listen to this.
Although I guess if I just keep throwing out the ones that are going to die, they don't count, right? Because I don't treat them or attempt to treat them and they don't die on my property. Which means that they... I'm going to be getting a... Gonna be getting through that one on a loophole. Like, the biggest loophole you've ever seen. Less of a loophole, more of a loop chasm. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Long as it still counts. I suppose that's fair enough. Okay, hang on. Let's follow a new patient. Right, this guy. You just came in. I also don't have like a tag button so I can follow them around, which is a bit shit. Okay, so he's going to the GP's office. You are 7th in the queue. I'm beginning to see the problem. Beginning to see the problem. Also, just quietly, is this a thing? Is this actually a thing that hospitals have GPs? As far as I understood. Or at least how it works in Australia and like around my sort of area of Australia. GP's like a separate thing. You go to a GP clinic and get a GP referral maybe to a specialist. Or they recommend surgery, and you go to the hospital, like, pretty much just for surgery or treatment or whatever. I can't say I've ever gone to a hospital for a GP. Is the gist of what I'm getting at. So... is that a thing? Is it a thing where you're from? That you have general practitioners in the hospital? Because, yeah, I don't know, it's never sort of occurred to me before, but that's not a thing that sort of happens in Australia. At least not that I've noticed. Maybe it does. Maybe it does and I just haven't gone to the doctor enough. But if I was going to go to the doctor, or if I was going to go see my GP for a checkup or whatever, I would go to, like, my GP, like, at a clinic, not go straight to the hospital, and sort of have this, and not have this process where you go from GP and they bounce you to something else. Yeah, because I guess you can go to the hospital just because you're having problems, can't you? And then they can check you out. Yeah, I don't know. That's so weird. Because, yeah, my situation's always been one of two things. It's either been, like, I go to an outside GP and then get referred to, you know, a hospital for treatment or whatever. Not necessarily a hospital. I guess in this, a hospital's not really so much like an emergency room thing as it is like a just big medical practice. Shit, I need to train other staff, sorry. I'm like rambling away, but I should finish training these staff.
But he sounded suspicious, so I hung up.
Okay.
Which means this this week's big prize is still up for grabs.
Yeah, so like,
So why not try your luck?
my situation is either you go to an outside GP, they refer you to a specialist or treatment or whatever, then you go to the hospital to get your treatment, blah blah blah. Or, it's an emergency, you go to the hospital, they go,
Group of patients
you know, you just passed out on the floor and had a seizure, you don't have a history of seizures, you need to stay here in observation so we can check you out. And then it wouldn't be a case of you walking around the hospital like a GP, it would be like the doctors on call would, or like the doctors in residence would come to your bed and go like, what's going on? Like a ward, right? Like, this is sort of a hospital for me, this is sort of what I understand as a hospital, except not with a nurse, with doctors. I don't know. Maybe that's just a flaw of like this type of game. You know, it's not really a hospital because Theme Hospital is the same. It's not really a hospital so much as a thing. It's just more noticeable in this because of the problems you have. I don't know. I probably got the rose-tinted glasses on for Theme Hospital, like, pretty heavy. Promote 3 staff. That we can do. We'll probably get that out of this training session, I would imagine. Is everyone happy with their pay? Of course they're not. There we go. Enjoy. Yes, queue outside of GP's office. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 9. So what's that? 19, 27, 30, 36? We have 36 people waiting for GPs. That's a lot, man. That's so many. Could do this and just put another door like here. I think I have to do that. I think we just have to. We just have to do this.
Doctors required to run the mega scanner.
At least, like, money is no longer any sort of issue. I think I gotta hire quite a few people before it was a problem. Okay, hello. Need a new doctor. I probably do have too many doctors. Yes, sure. Yeah, probably have too many doctors. In fact, I almost certainly have too many doctors. But I don't know, it's probably worth it. It's worth it to have some spares. I think I could probably afford to, like, cut back on the spares. I probably have, like, 4 spare doctors, and then every time I build a new building, I hire another one, so I'm just keeping that spare 3, like, running. I probably only need, like, 1 or 2 spare. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It seems to be working well enough. Apparently we keep getting the Patient's Choice Award. Somehow. You know, whatever. Don't question it. And we are making 147,000 with an expense of 76. We're making nearly double our expenses in income. Which is pretty good. Most businesses would kill to make twice their expenses in income. Like, to make raw profit equal to your expenses is pretty good. Like, sorry, net profit, I guess, not gross profit. We won't upgrade the head office because we're currently using it. There's like 3 people, aren't there? 4, yeah, we won't really get a chance to do it. I think we just leave that as is. Promote. 1 more promotion and we'll probably call it there. Are you being treated? Yes. Yes, you are. Good.
Doctor's GP's office.
It sounds like such a funny announcement, like doctor to GP's office. They mean you need a doctor in the GP's office, but it sounds more like a doctor needs treatment in the GP's office. And there we go. Boom. 3rd promotion. Everybody's happy. I will check to make sure we don't need a pay bump, which we do need a little one. And there's another promotion there. So wait. Yeah, okay, so they're happy now. Interesting. Anyway, we are going to leave this episode here. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends who want to enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or two with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback of videos, you want to talk about anything we talked about in the video, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down below so that I can see it. And I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.